Buenos Nachos YouTube. Welcome to the Witching Hours, where I play The Witcher 3. And it's fun. I'm Petey Rave, here to do some witching, but I'm not here alone. I'm here with my advisor, my guide, my confidant, my coach, Daisy. Hey Daisy, how you doing?
I'm doing really well after you just introduced me to DJ Cummerbund and his pants feet video.
It is a beautiful thing.
And then I found it on TikTok, and the number one comment is from Nickelback that says true classics only get better with time.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
Yes. Oh my god. It's a beautiful thing. TikTok has its issues, but the content that you can find on there is fantastic. The algorithm is scary, but and from what I can tell, is also actively suppressing people. But there is some fun content there. DJ Cummerbund is fantastic. Mossbot is really fantastic. A really great mashup. But alright, we're getting into some Witcher. We love it because we left off. We were getting Geralt enhanced. We're gonna get Geralt some PEDs and he's gonna get juiced.
Let's see here.
Pants feet.
What's the... Okay, I have 2 notes. Find your stash and get your Griffin gear so that you can upgrade it. And while you're there, stash your trophies and weapons.
Yeah.
Sell stuff and repair stuff when you're in town.
Yeah.
Because I think you're, almost encumbered.
Yeah, I can go up and down. But yeah, it'll lift some burden.
Did we leave off last week at you finished the marital spat thing?
We finished that off. But actually, what we left off of is we came to this to turn and face the strange. We came to this place where they had been creating the guy was trying to unwitcher his witcher son, but he only made him more powerful. So we're trying to recreate what he did to make his son more powerful. And we're gonna go get some giant centipede albumin.
Right.
We're gonna go in here. Oh, yep. Damn. Well, there you go.
Mom's awake and she's not in a good mood.
Oh, alright. They spit, so I'm gonna go ahead and just assume that Golden Oriole is in order.
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there looking at all of your potions and oils intact, is there Golden Oriole in that bunch?
Wait, where? Okay. Alright,
Where'd it go?
Oh yeah, these giant centipede. They're the fucking giant centipede. Yeah, they do this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was the Pale Widow already in your bestiary?
I think these are giant centipedes.
Yeah, they seem like it.
Yeah, so they're just...
Well, it says, acquire mutated giant centipede eggs.
Yeah, and those are just,
I was just curious.
Ones. These are just celebrity giant centipedes.
Okay.
A little bit. Alright. I like pants. I love feet. Oh. Damn, I've been doing stuff in WD2K today, and you know how when you're doing a lot of things in one game, your control instincts carry over. I was trying to RT to go down like by chunks, but you can because you can go by alphabetical order on some lists in that game. So I was like pressing RT, wondering why nothing was happening. I was like, oh wait, no. Insectoid oil, of course, and Earden. Oh, Earden. You know what? That's probably gonna help trap them.
Yeah. Good call.
Ow. Oh, I like a panther. Oh, look, yeah, look. Oh, I'm keep hitting his back. Yeah, it worked.
I wonder if you can trap giant centipedes from now on.
Yeah, I think that's what these are.
Just generic ones. I don't know if these are special, because these are like mutated.
That listing was just for giant centipedes.
Yeah.
So I think that's like how it works.
Look at that.
Oh, what? Why did he go to that one? He didn't keep attacking the one.
Oh, he took some damage there. They spit at you.
Okay, I should really just let them spit on me.
That helped. It helped.
There you go. Oh, he's caught.
Oh,
He's caught, I mean. Juicy area. Oh, that one died. The hard part is that I have to like attack it. I have to go to the other side.
Sorry, need your eggs.
They were loud.
Acquire.
Are there like little eggy wags lying around somewhere?
Guessing. Guessing I just need to keep going further into the.
Oh,
chamber.
yeah, good call. Okay.
Or? Oh, wait, no, that's where I came from. Okay. Things I love feet. Oh, there you go.
That scared me. Oh, that one looks extra big. Oh, yeah. It's just like, ah!
Come here. Come here. Oh. 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 They always get caught facing away from me. And like,
Oh.
I have to like constantly like find a way to maneuver. Damn it.
These things are so nasty. Yeah.
Oh.
Yay.
Alright. Okay, I am getting some other stuff. Well, I think I just need to keep going through here. Oh, there you go. What else is over here? Right, no, so I keep going where I came from. Oh, oh. Ah! Right back into the room. Nice. It's a little shortcut back in the room. Alright. Place a mutated Dragon Centipede album in attraction. And oh, there you go. Get undressed and activate. Alright, time to get naked.
No point going in wearing full gear. Gotta drop my armor, leave my weapons.
Oh, I actually have to actively get undressed. I thought he would just automatically do it. Alright, time to get naked. just taking off your pants. Underpants.
Professor's mutagens might work on me as they did on his son. Well, time to find out.
I wonder if his son was a lot taller. Or if he was supposed to be like that.
Right.
Well. You've unlocked the mutation system. Mutations let you gain new capabilities, increasing your advantage over normal men and giving you an added edge in killing monsters. To learn more, open the character panel. Okay. Press Y to open the mutations panel. What? Mutation research. For mutation research to finish successfully, you must devote the required number of ability points and mutagens to it. And then choose one of the advanced mutations. You must first develop other more basic ones. Okay, it's a skill tree. I know how skill trees work. Game, I know how skill trees work. Oh, yeah. Okay. Holy moly. Oh, look at these extra slots. Oh, yeah.
You press Y in the middle now.
Yeah. I press Y, and then that'll... when I get another ability point and another greater which I can make, I can open the deadly counter. No one's... signs can deal critical hits. And toxic blood. Each time you are injured in melee combat, the attacking opponent receives damage in the equal of 3% of damage dealt for every point of your toxicity level. Currently 3% to a maximum of 300%. Wow. This is cat eyes, crossbow damage now increased from 0 to 0. Values depend on crossbow use. Put on clothes. Yeah. Wearing my Netflix gear. I don't remember which gear I was wearing. And want this. Where's the want this? There you go. Okay. Oof, nice. Only a couple levels left for that. Nice.
Getting there.
Yeah. Okay. Possible. Oh no. Leave his laboratory. Okay, make sure I look around everywhere. I've looted everything there is to loot. Master mutagen transmutator. Okay.
Just need to pick an entry.
I already watched
Nope,
all
never
these.
mind.
Seen enough.
Yeah, we watched all this. I was just wondering why it wasn't why it was still red.
Yeah. I feel like every now and then there's a little glitch or something, because I was looking, I don't think there's anything really left.
Guessing this man didn't come here willingly.
Now go to the new marker and activate the crystal.
Yeah, I just gotta look around.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I wanna make sure I don't
Look at
miss anything good.
Power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it.
Wait, where's the power cell? Where is it? Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go.
And you've popped right back out. And you got a drowner on your tail. Oh, he's kind of leveling off.
He's already done.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Oh, you can meet your friend Regis at a cemetery.
Yeah, that's the next big one. Yeah, I've been kind of, we've been doing the, we talked about character, all the other stuff. Oh yeah, we can go see them about the surprise.
Yep. So I've got notes here to go back to the bank, 7 days, and then Belgard. I think I might make myself a Fruity Pebbles cake for my birthday.
Nice. Treat yourself.
That's right. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Got a plan now.
It's called self-care, sweaty.
Yep. Step 1, soak Fruity Pebbles in buttermilk and set aside.
We're starting off with just goodness right off the bat.
Yeah. It's infused milk for the recipe to make it super moist. And tasty.
Buttermilk.
All is in order.
Apologize, old diddler.
Alright.
So you need to get to a
right
shop.
There. Okay. Nice.
As well, because you can hold 2 more pounds.
Yeah.
And when she
Just a heads up.
Yeah, let me go see. There should be a blacksmith around here, an armorer right there. So I can just pop over here. Actually, just go on this road.
It's like, why is there not like a signpost where you are? It feels like there should be.
Yeah, there probably is like
look
one
at all
around
this.
here.
Yeah.
Or I guess this one counts as a close enough one, the Harbor Gate one.
Yeah,
there's probably
like
areas that I just haven't walked through.
Yeah, that's true.
Like how I had with like Novigrad all those times. Another place I gotta head back to at some point. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I gotta go see Hattori for the upgrade and stuff like that. Oh. And I gotta go to Crow's Perch.
Oh.
For the armor.
Good call. You gotta get to your. Oh yeah, and there's a stash at Crow's Perch, so.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
Alright.
Buddy, how'd you even get up there? That's impressive.
I'm gonna get up there and sit there. Next time, just chill out in the game for a bit.
The days pass. The pile of work remains.
Wait, no, that's not where I wanted. Oh.
This way to the Bortello, no doubt.
This isn't the way I wanted to go. This way. And it's uphill path. Okay, it's this way. So I haven't gotten around to checking it out, but how's the new season of Drive to Survive?
It was good.
Nice.
I watched it all.
Nice.
It was what I expected from Drive to Survive.
Nice.
Yeah. I laughed, I cried, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And yeah, the opening, God, yeah, just the opening of the whole season was Gunter and Bonato in this tiny car in Italy.
Yeah.
And Bonato, the now resigned, I guess, Ferrari team principal, was driving this tiny car very fast, and Gunter was uncomfortable. And it was very funny.
Oh,
I was like, it is so weird to see these two hanging out like this. And it's like, this is what I love about Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they did a lot of kind of talking about the year before and like a little bit of the opening of the first episode, so that was kind of nice to like kind of level set where they had come from. And but yeah, there's a couple of times I kind of caught myself thinking like, if he was watching this right now, would he understand this? Would he enjoy it? It's like, yeah. Because it's just because I was thinking it's actually just a good introduction, just to kind of throw you in and get to know all the characters.
Yeah. I gotta finish. I listened to listen to the first half of the
Got a job for me?
Shift F1 now? Is this one?
Yeah.
Their pre-season primer.
Oh, okay.
I'm an armorer, and I for years sought diagrams for Witcher armor of exceptional
diagrams.
quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite, for I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Toussaint. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
Oh, we're getting more
If you
blueprints.
know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
Alright.
these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint? How is that even possible?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged a king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Oh, wow. But no Gwent.
No Gwent.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims
The usual elven ruin danger.
Chambers beneath Termes.
All of them are dangerous.
There is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the witcher disappeared without a trace.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome Delaunay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Okay.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a Witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Alright, well.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tien Sahil saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Sounds like fun. Alright. As long as you get a repair. And second of all, New Moon armor.
It looks cool, but it's not that great anymore.
Icing armor. I'll take the West armor. Good. Here's the fire stuff. Okay. He is quite wealthy. It's holy crap. Even after selling all that to him, he's still like, oh, I got plenty of money. Blave. To blave. I don't have that equipped.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Alright, well, we got new scavenger hunts. Holy moly.
Sweet.
Alright, okay, let me first do something real quick.
Okay.
Alright.
Petey, I'm suddenly getting some like weird audio issue. Sorry, with you. Like when is it gonna do it again? It was like when you talked, it's like suddenly there's like a noise.
What does it sound like? Like there's something.
Well, it stopped now. which is good.
Oh, is it? Could it sound like a ceiling fan?
Yeah, that might have been it.
I don't know.
Yeah, just like I am so bad at explaining tech stuff.
Oh, sorry. I had you muted for some reason. I didn't hear you.
Oh, what?
Does it sound like a ceiling fan?
I said it could have been. Maybe, and it's like, unless your fan's off now, like, I don't hear it when you talk now.
Oh wait, I just muted the game. Well, you can still hear the game.
Okay.
Does it sound like something?
No, it's just like every time you talked, then there was suddenly like it was picking up noise behind you, almost like a low buzz. And I'm trying to think, is it like a mic? It didn't quite sound like a cable, maybe when it kind of needs to twisted wrong or touching something. I don't know. Like I said, it went away now.
Alright. Well, hopefully it's not an issue going out.
Yeah.
Alright.
Seems to be, like I said, okay now. I'll let you know if it happens again, just in case there's like...
Yeah.
If its AC kicks on or something.
Okay. That's it. Okay. Pretty much here. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go.
To be honest, every last man Jacques in the... Another murder by the horrid beast! Milton de Peyrac Peyron falls victim to his own cowardice. The beast of Beauclair has struck
Drink
again.
and loosen your belt, for you are in too soon.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see you're a kid.
Oh, Grandmaster Smith. And the Furious 5, I guess.
Oh. Alright.
And then just a regular armor. Why? I'm not sure. I guess this guy's probably cheaper? Or has different stuff? Or... Alright then.
Nice tune.
The Butcher of Bluffigan called to be the savior of Tucson. Interesting.
Do you like it here?
Alright, let's turn it on. Let's see what this is. What? Oh yeah. It screwed up what I was doing by switching my freaking quest.
I had to walk away for a moment because one of the cats pooped and it smelled so bad. The joys of having a litter box in your office, everybody.
Yeah.
Ooh. I knew I'd be fun. Our Duchess
stole my horse.
Do you poke her too, Gerald?
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Keep calm, start no brawls. That's a good rule to live by. Yeah. Don't start no shit, don't mean no shit. Yeah. Don't mean no shit. Is that a new mark? I didn't have that marker before. Wild.
No, okay.
Alright then.
We shall long bear the scars of that witch's visit.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you. What's the surprise? Some new monster I need to kill?
No, something far more pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
We owe this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
Like White Wolf.
Why not?
Yeah.
White Wolf.
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd be honored. Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Hey! The grapes of wrath stomped.
Nice.
Dreadful.
They're gonna send it to your home, but like, you staying at the palace with the duchy?
Where are we staying? Where are we, like, theoretically staying?
Right? I think at the palace you're a guest. Remember when you went on that little quest with the queen and she
Yeah.
tore her dress off and had her little pantaloons on?
Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yes. No, the Corvo Blanco. You know what? I think this is where this is our home, the Corvo Blanco Vineyard. We own it now.
Wait, when did you get that?
Or something. Or, I don't know. I think we lived there, but we have a stash there.
Yeah.
Or,
Have you been there?
I think it's been a while. But there's like a whole quest. Over here.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Armor and all. Now the medics all fear it'll come to them, begging them to soothe its heartburn.
Don't crowd around.
Roach is here. Dog and a cat. A little area underneath. I was gonna say a dungeon, then I realized it was actually a wine cellar.
Yeah.
Straws. Fraz. Speaking of Est.
See a little.
Oh. Some jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
All them wines. All these spaces for wine. Oh, there's a bunch of wines in there.
So much.
I could be wrong, but I think that was the thing with this, is that that Geralt owns this now. I think I remember there being something about that earlier. It's been quite a bit of time since we first arrived in Toussaint. In real life. Hey! Here comes the rooster. You know he ain't gonna die. Well, random rooster lying around. It feels like a cute neighborhood.
So if you go in the house...
Yeah, there's gonna be a stash. Hey!
Yeah,
hey,
you have this guy.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas
There you
Basilfanti.
go.
By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cutpurse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Leclerc. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Look at all
The
them
servants'
chickens.
quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Almost wish I'd come here during the day. Goose.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Sweet Lebioda.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Such a long, silent walk.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
A bit of a mess I left down there.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
And welcome inside. On the left
So happy
is
for
the
you.
master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corvo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Okay.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Wait 3 days for the general refurbish to finish. Wait 1 day for your grandson. Nice. What? Oh! I can go here and read all the books I've read.
Yeah, it's just like a nice little thing there.
Yeah, of course, I can do that.
Oh
many
yeah,
yeah.
you've totally got to walk around. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. Oh, you're waiting for your bed to replace. You cannot use it now. Place trophy. Oh, okay. Hey!
There you go.
No items inventory that can be placed here. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. So this is where like you can go to your stash and get some little treasures out if you want, and hang some things up.
Alright.
Which is exciting.
What would count as a trophy? Oh wait, that was in my inventory.
That might be the only trophy you have, because you'll get one. There's a fist fighting trophy, and then
because I haven't done any of the fist fighting.
yeah, you might get it for a horse racing thing.
Yeah, and I haven't done any of that either.
Yeah.
Okay. Different stuff. Wait, where's my griffin stuff? I got griffin armor, didn't it? Stash it? Oh. By type, so all the armor should be together. I wonder if I accidentally sold my griffin armor, or not accidentally, or like decided to sell it, and with the idea I was going to get it back someday or something.
Oh.
Hey, I don't know. Like.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, what?
Oh, maybe some more things from the stash.
Yeah, cause I have the note that says get griffin gear out of stash.
Yeah. That's what the idea is. That's where
Huh. Yeah, I wonder then if you sold it to someone either on purpose or accident. Because the vendor should still have it. Oh gosh, otherwise you're gonna have to Just get the supplies and have someone remake it.
Yeah. Just go through the process. What should people do? Alright. Let's see. Let's go back. That's nice.
It's exciting. You can actually sleep in that bed.
Yeah,
it's like very Skyrim-like.
At least once it's actually renovated. Okay. Oh, wrong direction. Oh.
Have you heard? Vermentino and Coronata have partnered up to purchase Belgard.
Around here,
People talking about hot goss on the streets. I was gonna see if I can put up paintings.
And wine council, no half-hearted
Dark
measures.
secrets
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you?
Who'd have thought?
Who's asking?
All quiet now.
Were the good prophet left?
I've 3 doublets,
Right.
none of which are suitable to show myself.
Okay.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Alright, I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to start with... Griffin boots. Enhanced Griffin boots. And Superior Griffin boots. Iron leather. Superior Griffin boots. And I don't know leather, but I might as well make the meteorite silver ingot. Yeah.
Do you get... I have everything you need.
Master crafted Griffin boots. The Griffin is the medium armor. Okay, I need a shirt. Didn't have shirts. Griffin armor. Griffin. Let's make some hardened leather. It's kind of I can make some. I can make one. I'm gonna buy a bunch of wax. It's a lot less expensive to just buy this wax. But I'm gonna buy all your wax.
All of it.
Alright, okay, armor. Okay. Okay. Here, griffin armor. Ooh, pure draconid leather.
Hmm.
Alright, so. Which I could apparently make. Cool. I need one more.
Hmm.
I should have calculated how much was the difference in like price between. I'm pretty sure it's usually like less expensive just to buy the parts of anything. Everything I probably could. Down the whole. Dimeridium plate. Okay. Dimeridium ingot. Make that. Okay. Glowing war ingot. Well, not enough coin. I was like,
oh no! Oh god, you have 36 coins left. What the heck?
Alright.
Wow.
Here, I'm gonna buy this stuff.
Some of those runestone things are worth money. Oh yeah, all this jewelry you can sell as well. It's worth. Oh yeah, here comes the money. Here comes the money, Petey.
Okay.
That right there, you can break those down, but you don't have to do it now. But that dimeridium can come in handy to make like your dimeridium meteorite ore stuff that you need to upgrade armor, so. That's one of the very few things I actually kept and broke down. Oh yeah, now you got some money. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of those stone things you can get rid of. Like, you don't need 22 ards. You will never use that many.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Where? Dimeridium plate. Okay. Upgraded. Okay. These things are actually, it's expensive. I don't even have enough coins. Holy crap. Not there you go. Just sell it. This is called bartering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so.
Oh my gosh, you have $14,000.
Yeah.
It just
all
went.
gonna go away.
Remember, you had like 36.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's all gonna go back up and down and up and down. Ooh. Big money stuff. Alright, so we're doing cured, and we need 2 cured Draconid leathers. Okay, which means we need 4 roses and 5 chitinous shell. That one we just have to buy. He doesn't have 5 chitinous shell to sell. So I'm gonna have to buy one. Okay. I lost audio really quick. Okay.
What?
Oh, I can also put that one a little bit here. Alright. Sorry, I'm just have to like deal with the fact that I lost audio for a little bit.
Okay. All good now.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Dragon leather. Let's try to buy one. And what else? With 3 generating plates. There's 6. There's 6 ingots. Damn, these are expensive. Meridian ore. Dark steel ingot. Okay, so 2, 26. I need more. Oh, I need dark steel ingot. Oh. Alright. Right, so raise it. Silvering it.
So much crafting. Was so necessary.
These 3. These. Okay. 1, 3 is this way. And then 7 this way. Alright, well, okay, I need to. Alright, silver ingot. Okay. Ingot. Oh yeah, I needed the dark. Dark steel and get more. Darn, I'm already more. Okay, I have master crafted griffin armor. Okay, so I did the armor. Okay.
Yeah. Can you wear it yet? I was writing something down.
I haven't read it. Let me check. Oh, I think it's an inventory right now.
Yeah, I wish there was a quick way to get to your inventory. That'd be such a nice little quality of life thing here.
Yeah. Gauntlets.
This is level 40.
Level 34. Right away. Griffin. Gauntlets. Superior Griffin. Oh, yeah. Enhanced Enhance. Okay. Superior. Oh, I already had everything. Okay. That's a lot less of an issue there. Okay. Alright. Some junk. Okay. That's something else. Okay. Not worried about those. Let's just worry about the pants.
Pants.
Gotta have
That's
pants.
where the feet go.
The legs and the butt goes. Okay. I can make leather scraps, right? Okay. Working with the leather straps. This. We love the scraps. Okay, so we're gonna have to dismantle some things. See if we can get leather scraps out of something. Handkerchief?
A gross, bloody handkerchief.
I think it's ashes from that. I got an ingot, silver ingot out of that.
What? That's so wild. That makes no sense.
Oh, yes, there you go. I have.
There you go.
Ooh, alright, I have actually just from that I have enough. Okay. Griffin trousers, okay. And now we're going to superior. A monster egg. Oh no! Need a monster egg.
Oh, I think you can get those from killing harpies.
Yeah. We have to go do that.
Egg.
Well. Oh wait, I've been doing all this and haven't even been on camera.
Oh shoot!
Oh,
I have you on the screen over here, and I was looking the opposite way at the other screen. Oh my gosh! Oopsies. You can dismantle eggs. Like if you have harpy eggs.
Yeah.
You can dismantle those into a monster egg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you go to your dismantle, and there should be monster parts down there. Hopefully.
We have some waivers. Ooh.
Oh, there's
monster eggs. Okay.
That's a griffin. Do you want to use those, or do you want to see if you have more eggs of another type?
Oh, let me see. A wyvern egg.
Yeah, that'll work as well. I could have sworn the harpy eggs. I thought you had a bunch of those, just from because you killed a bunch of harpies.
Probably do. Let me see. Okay,
I just want to make sure, like, just in case you need those later on, and it's like, oh no, I wish I hadn't dismantled it. Ugh.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, 25.
Harpy.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, a lot of monster feathers.
He did all 25. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
screw it.
Okay, there you go.
Alright, and then I just need. Okay, I just need. Right, so which should be able to craft. We need meteorite elements. We need that, we need meteorite ore. For what? I don't know. It's not too pricey. Just that, okay. We're at Superior. Okay. And yes, and boom. That's to craft it.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Okay, and then let's go and check them out. The pants, the shirt, the boots. There you go. Master crafted. Yeah, they were definitely. Where are they? The trousers are definitely an upgrade. And then there's probably stuff I can apply to them. I'm actually hold off and consider applying something from the rune right. Put this on there. Alright. You're looking stylish. What is that buff?
A witcher?
Oh. What happened there? Oh. You still there, Daisy?
Deceive, witcher.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry.
Just wanna make sure.
You sure?
Alright. Okay. We have done that. Alright.
Back on the path.
Back
as they
on
say.
the path. Wait a week for that. I'm curious on this stuff. It's level 40. Let's see. Okay, so it is. Where is this at? Out here. It's a bit of a schlep. So, but that's okay, that's good to know. And, oh wait, we are a lot past level 40. But, honestly, it might be time to advance the main quest. Let's go see Regis. Let's go hang out with Regis.
Alright.
A witcher. That can only mean trouble.
How many more days until you can go back to the bank?
I have an
I'm not sure. It doesn't say.
Up here, does it? It doesn't. Oh, it just says what? 7 days later.
Yeah, it just says wait a week, and it's like okay.
Oh.
And then like wait a week. Let me see if it says. Yeah, no,
I wonder if it'll activate.
It'll activate when, like it did with once it actually you can go. It'll tell you. Like it told me for what's her face to go see them about the surprise. It told me that. Time. So.
Just sit in the middle of this road and meditate for a week. Take a little holiday. Gosh, how pretty is this? Like, just could not imagine looking out over something like that in real life.
Yeah.
What a bountiful season! We must utter more barrels. What's going on there?
I think being in the mountains of Salt Lake City was the closest I've ever been to anything like this.
Yeah.
Just the mountains, at least.
Look at it. It's one of the reasons I want to go out to Europe. To stay in some like nice city with a small city with a lot of stuff to see within walking distance, and also to go out into the country, see some beautiful vistas.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so lovely.
Regis. Couldn't have picked some other place to meet.
Yes, this was the thing that I was like, couldn't have picked another place to meet, and he said that, and at the cemetery. Okay.
Regis.
There's a weird monster over there somewhere.
No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be another way in around here.
I see you over there. Ridiculous. Oh? Alright, excuse me. Oh.
And victuals aplenty around here.
These are lesser vampires, which seems really weird.
Yeah, look.
Just thinking about what vampires are.
Well, I mean, like... Oh. Okay.
Oh, he did some damage.
Okay, what is it? Yeah, do that now. Current toxicity. Holy crap. I'm too toxic. Well, I can't take Gold Memorial.
Oh no. Isn't there something you can drink that'll like detoxify you?
Yeah, I can. I'm healing. Okay. Okay, let me, yeah, I can take the white. Black blood.
Yeah, I read white honey.
White honey. Oh, I already did it. Yeah, I already did it. I just did it to clear myself up. So I was just looking at where my black blood and my gold door was.
For sure.
These are. It said that these are vampires. They're like lesser vampires. Right? All the egg sacks. Right, there we go. Oh, we'll see, there we go. Okay.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
Wait. I still don't see it. Moment.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kaer Morhen, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it. Just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends. Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine.
I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Detlef. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
Covenarius spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's Mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
Boopy.
The thing.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless. So, perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch. Made people say things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
Ooh, lots of choices.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
Is your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask you directly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand or move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower. Once I could at last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, for my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back. Defeated the Wild Hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
All right,
What's
I
it
went to
like
pee.
being dead? Oh, okay. Welcome back. What's it like being dead? What's regeneration like? How are you handling
Gotta ask you the
abstinence?
big question, one everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference? They're all but the blink of an eye.
Depends on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
Got a new life, a new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity is a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
For a bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard. We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
That's what interests you most? Whether I'd like to be a witcher again?
Many things interest me, but we've not much time left. Please answer.
Never chose to be a witcher. Fate chose for me. Had it been my choice, I'd have picked a different profession. A profession where I wouldn't have to risk my life every minute of every day. Maybe even one that had earned me some respect.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Sometime later.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Far as I know, none. Now what you got for me?
Brett's playing RetroArch.
No kobolds or mamoons
Apparently so.
miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted white. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted white before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted whites. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the white survived entirely unmolested.
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or, perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something...
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the whites' saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Whites rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted white after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate. It's covered in... spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted white is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that white. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the white will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the white to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
So, see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
Okay. Wait, let me go in there. Wait. I mean, we can go in the front door now.
Optional. Read the bestiary to learn more about spotted whites. Should be a necrophage. Magic necrophage.
Yeah, spotted whites. Okay.
Stay calm and leave them alone. Oh no. The Witchers drove to extinction. Okay,
excuse me. Okay. Oh, thing. There you go.
Interesting.
Oh, there's lots of lootables.
A knight's oath. Here rests Sir Raymond of Guichon. On my grave, you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul, and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to remember it as a knight. Symbol of chivalry is a naked sword, and that symbol rests above me. Sword that defended my honor, my friends, and my heart. The sword that was closer to me than a brother. The sword that was never stained by the blood of an innocent man. Let it rest on the stone through the ages. Not bad. I'm gonna use it or probably not use it actually.
Right.
Let's see the sword. I got Cassus Federis. Not too sure. It's like one level away from being able to use it. It's a nice little upgrade. The silver sword. Alright. That was worth it. I just need to get back there.
Most totally.
It's like... Ah. Oh. Stuff to sell. Oh. Wait, what the fuck happened there?
There was some sort of spirit.
Oh, it's him.
Oh, okay, well there we go.
It literally just move around in space, just like, okay. Gotta go to this room, go to that room. We could do that. You would. And I would. Oh. Biography of the Vampire Regis from the Quill of Dandelion. Oh. Nice, yeah.
Oh. What shall become of Temeria? Oh, well. He must really like that book if he has extra copies.
Okay, let's go. Which way's out? Okay, this way's okay. This way's out. Okay. I was trying to figure out which way is the out, the exit. Okay. I don't believe we have a fast travel point for this place, so. Okay. At some point we're gonna have to go out through this area.
Yeah. Okay, so it's telling you to go all the way out there, right? Okay, so we have an update. Do you see Doran Alma Estate? Okay. I think you're gonna hit it along the way. Just a heads up, because it says, like, you're basically gonna pass someone on the road screaming for help, and if you don't stop and do the quest, like, you will never have the chance to do it again. So this says avoid this place. And I'm trying to find it on a map. East of Fran Collarts.
Like this area?
Fran Collarts.
What is this?
It might, yeah, east of... Yeah, so right there on that road, probably, yeah.
Okay, so then I was gonna go this way.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Because it makes it sound like you can stop and do this quest, because I remember doing this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a bit of a a little bit more of an involved quest, in my opinion. And it was really hard. It took me several tries to beat it. And you're at level
42.
What are you at now? 42. Okay, it's a level 40 quest, and it basically says, like, it's hard.
Yeah.
So we can save that one. Because it's fun. Would you like to know the name of the quest?
What's it called?
Extreme Cosplay.
Nice.
Yeah. Wow, this looks like an alien.
Yeah. There's a fog light.
Yeah.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Yeah, just have to fight these bar guests. B-bar guests? B-bar guests?
My gosh, he did some damage.
I'm guessing. It looks spoopy, so I figured it might work. But I'm not sure.
Seemed like a good guess.
Yeah.
You got another one coming up and to the right.
Well, I'm going left, so.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
In the diary. For a few days. What's the Windows one? For a few days, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft or sorcery, I'll have to visit an herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain so strong that at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eye, but today there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, though I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it's getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No.
The audio clipped you when you did ah.
She was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary.
Got it that time.
Yes.
Poignant.
Okay. A lot of spoons.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe? No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Spoon key.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
This certifies the item up for auction. An antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smigel Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. Okay, so that's something else. Okay. That's a treasure hunt thing. The matter at hand.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Okay.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Decaying letter. Dear Master Levasseur, you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here. Why I cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky, not so much for me, but as for the person with whom I meet. For I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, why I have turned to you, side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine that she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then may provide an antidote. I assure you, I have ample wealth and reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out that my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only gods could cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I am aware that is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Another
Woman's
spoon?
name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Yeah.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Yeah, let's get the whole story.
There is... Where's the thing? In a corner at the room.
Make sure I don't miss anything important for... Oh, there's little stuff in there.
All sorts of spoons.
Mm-hmm. Make sure we don't miss it. The main thing is not just loot, but like there's more clues or information that I need to know before I confront any monster or talk to anybody. Complex story going on.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
The cauldron.
I'll examine the
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Call it more of a ladle, personally. But I guess a ladle is kind of like a big spoon. Specialized spoon, I guess.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Words of wisdom on beastly curses. The guys sufficient for firepower. This grief can place such as a strong cannot be removed. Thus, everything by which human suffering is long-lasting and painful. Yeah, I'm really adding to my spoon collection. Oh, I examine every spoon.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Just in case there's any...
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
I hear you. Okay, we're gonna likely... Next step is going back.
Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Oh my gosh, so many.
Is the cauldron over there? Oh, I might be underneath.
Did you get the spontaneous prophets quest in here yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just we could find here. Find something here. Oh, okay.
I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Look into the cauldron.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Alright. Right here. Mm-hmm.
Running around like Gollum.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help?
Uh-huh.
I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
I'll be your guest. Be your guest. Put your cauldron to the test. What's this goopy stuff? Pretty smelly, but I'll try my best.
And now we'll tend to you.
I can help you out if you need help.
Should we swap spoons? Or...
I mean, the bottom one should give you more context, right?
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
So, not using the spoons?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Yes.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Oh.
Oh, I threw up.
Yep.
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
I'll do that. I'm sure it's okay. We need to run away because it saves the animator some time not to have to transform it back to a human.
Yeah.
So they just, plop another NPC over somewhere and say, hey, I transformed. Off camera. Oh, hey!
Nope.
Poopy head.
Yeah, just go ahead and avoid that whole big clump of red behind you, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unless you want the experience, you know, that's always an option.
Not right now.
But you can loot that little pile there. Sure. Oh no, you're stuck in the trees.
Okay, here.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Smell.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, okay, he's just like standing there, stuck.
Oh.
Oh yeah, man, that did so much damage.
I think the Irden is helping.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's interesting because it was showing her as a dead body on the map.
Yeah. Probably something to loot. Well, probably loot whatever I could have looted by killing.
Yeah.
Her. Here's some food.
I'll take you someplace safe.
I wonder where we're going. Oh, we're going to my house.
Be our guest.
Oh, that's nice. Let's go to my house. Okay.
So I took her by
Drink
the
some
hand
wine
and
and
let her
have a
here.
rest.
Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such
Sounds
a
like
guest lest he depart hungry.
A Gaunter O'Dim kind of thing.
Is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Oh, yeah.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Hey, we can play Gwent with them.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
Yes.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Oh, I can tell him. Oh, surprise.
Ooh.
Not really. You choose.
Yeah. I get to like. This must be like a way for me to like practice against different decks.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. My trusty one. Okay. Well, let me. Oh, yeah, perfect.
There is no music, which is odd.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Pump this up a bit. Actually, I can get them back. Oh, that's all audio.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I didn't notice because without the music, there's nothing to notice. Okay, what did he play? He passed. Okay, perfect. That way it doesn't cost me a healer. But I'm gonna still keep one. In case he plays another spy. Oh, wait. That was dumb. I was only winning because of that card. Well, I wasted a decoy.
Oh no!
I was like, I had a dumb. I did it. I had a brain dumb. There, before he gets a chance to. Yeah. Nice.
Oof. Oh, I got a nugget up here with me now.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Put that spy back down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, alright. So.
And the computer's like, I guess I just have to keep playing.
Guess I'll
I have to win the round to stay alive.
Graveyard. That one. So that's okay, one. Okay, I have 3 heals. Okay. Oh, right, I'm gonna use. Okay. Just want to give one more turn to see what he does. Okay, alright. Okay. Aha! Okay. 10. Alright. I will not be deterred.
Oh no. Well. Oh my gosh.
I might as well throw the other archer. I was gonna throw the two guys. But
you have one.
Whee!
Suck it, BB.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
We can play over and over again. But not right now.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Okay. So.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Okay. What I need to do is. I can't go to sleep just yet because we're still. My bed is about to replace. So what I can do is. I need to. Meditate. The daytime. There you go.
Oh my gosh. It's a party.
It's like there's nobody around. I thought we had employees and everything. It's like. So. Yeah, thumbnail. Use this view.
Nice.
This is one view.
Not even a draft horse will talk without some carrot to move it.
Here, kitty, kitty.
What? Who is that?
A lady
The Duchess.
cat calling you.
You know any who's not heard of our wines?
Alright then.
That is home. Oh, and the castle in the background. I never knew that. Oh, there's Roach. Yep, very nice.
Good composition. We've got this like this. Alright. Now I have my thumbnail. Let's go meet Regis. See a man about a weird potion.
Mm-hmm.
So, talk to Regis. How's Kathy Lee doing?
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesha Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Tesha Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
Alright, I need to prepare.
Little expedition starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Alright. Okay. Okay, so need to save. That looks like that is a perfect place to wrap things up for us.
All right.
The music going in the background. Yeah, Daisy. What, you hit us with the summary. What's our takeaway from today?
Man, there were a lot of takeaways today. Kicked off with just unlocking mutations. So you get your little tutorial there. So that was cool. Unlock the big Witcher gear scavenger hunt. So lots of stuff to do there. You went back to the vineyard to get your prize, and they named it the wine after you. So it's White Wolf. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And maybe some got shipped to your house because you got a house.
Yeah.
That's also pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you start renovating your house, all sorts of little upgrades, so that'll be fun to continue that. Keep decorating and expanding. But yeah, started crafting your upgraded gear, and then went on the quest to rescue Marlene from that white curse. Hashtag spoons.
Marlene,
So many spoons.
Marlene. Allows the use of alchemy.
And we got some Gwent at the end with BB, your new homeboy. And yeah, getting back on the road with Regis.
Nice.
Well, that happened.
Yeah. That toxic.
And we're still waiting for the bank to have our money.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
We're still waiting. It'll come.
Yeah.
Alright, quickly applied a mutation. I applied toxic blood real quick while we were talking.
Ooh.
I remembered I had the 2 ability points. Yeah, we've got a lot ahead of us. Quite a bit. Even just the main storyline. Yeah. Thank you all for being with us. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things. Check out the channel over on YouTube. You're over there on YouTube. Check us out over on Twitch, with Valley TV on Twitch. Watch us live, watch all the streams. This, our GM mode, which is which is just fun. Having a crazy time with the wrestling matchups and making our friend JVZ AEW World Heavyweight Champion dominant force. Yeah, and D&D. We've got D&D if you're watching live tomorrow night. So really fun stuff there and other stuff. Yeah, until next time. Hasta los huevos.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Annyeong. Fighting.